Hello. Help if I plug the microphone in. There. Oh, okay. Phew. Well, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Saturday night, and I'm in Pigeon Forge. Waiting for Miss Marie to get out. I've been out shooting. I haven't stopped. Well, just now I brought her coffee, and that was it. Doing a lot of video the last, 4 or 5 days. A lot of stuff with the um, spring breakers in town. It's amazing. I got to keep up with it. Zeke Smith, good evening to you. You're first in the room. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it very much, Zeke. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't give any pre-warning because I didn't really think I was going to do this. David C. Perkins, good morning. Hope everybody's doing good this holy weekend. Yes, I am. It's Saturday night. It's 9:47, 70 degrees. Can you imagine that? And I'm wearing a sweatshirt, thinking it was going to be cooler. It's not. Philip Holcomb, hi. Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate you being here today, tonight. I got the microphone in. Yeah. Joshy and Stacy, who isn't here. I would have been on live earlier at the coaster, but you're in Georgia. Georgia. When are you coming back? I didn't know you left. I had no idea you left. I have been shooting video like you can't believe. Private contracts and the stuff that I do that you see on YouTube and stuff. DryCreekBeardCare.com. Hey, how are you? Gary with 2 R's. Good evening. Dry Creek, are you still up in Indiana or are you back down here? I never know where you guys are. Last time I talked to you, you were in Indiana. So I'm assuming you're there. We just left it. Well, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. I'm up early in the morning out shooting because there's stuff I talked to you about that we're a project we're working on. I'm trying to wrap it up. This has nothing to do with YouTube or Facebook or anything like that. Toby Dufresne, how are you? Driving your town tomorrow from South Louisiana. Beautiful time to come. Just remember there's a lot of traffic. Dry Creek Beard Care. We're coming back down toward the end of this coming week. Okay. We'll try to get together. Josh, I don't care. He's probably not going to come up, and he doesn't let me know when he's up anyway. What can I say? You know, that's the kind of friend he is. David C. Perkins. Hello, Denise and Rob. Don't forget to ask them about their bent carrot straightening ointment. It's a big hit. What I stand. TikTok, it's in the millions already. The Harvey 5. How are you, Leslie? Care. Who am I missing there? Dry Creek Beard Care to say hello. Rick Lightfoot. Hello, Jeff. Going to be up there on April 22nd. Also from South Louisiana. See that? We got a lot of South Louisianas in here. Yeah. Woo. So I just came from the coaster. Shooting video there. Did a night run. That's different. I haven't done a night run in a long time. Harvey 5. Leslie doing all right? How's Mr. Larry? How's he doing tonight? He working or is he home? I don't know. Yeah, you got it. Boy, that bent carrot ointment. And it holds baker's dozen. Not just 12, but a baker's dozen. Mm-hmm. Leslie's saying hello to Rob and Denise. And Dry Creek is saying hello. Dry Creek. Rob was born in Louisiana. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, there you go. You must know them. You're probably related, right? Most of you guys are all related anyway. Right? Toby says, Rick Lightfoot, did you have some crawfish yesterday? Were you supposed to? I had some crawfish the other day. I love crawfish. I love them. I like them with a little bite to them too. You know, they put in the seasoning and stuff. I don't like them plain. A little bit of a bite. Hi, Larry. If I was any better, I'd have to sit on my hands to keep from clapping. There you go. There you go. So you must have used the ointment. That's what you're telling me. Dry Creek Beard Care. Larry, Harvey. Yes. Larry. Yes. I know Larry's funny like that. I got a little bit of a glare coming in from wherever that. Not really sure where that's coming in from. Behind me? I Nicole, as Miss Marie would say. I Nicole. I wonder if I could move that just a little bit out of the way. That's a little bit better. There you go. You don't get the glare. So I'm sitting in Tim home. Tim was up here. Tim, hello. Hi, Jeff. Great seeing you again yesterday. Leaving back home tomorrow. Yeah, Tim, his wife, and his family were up. They came to the coaster. They rode the coaster. They had a lot of fun. It was good to see them all again. I hadn't seen Tim in 2 years. That's how quick time goes by. 2 years. It does click by, doesn't it, kids? It really does. Another year. I don't know. It's so much to do, so little time. So many pedestrians, so little sidewalk. So now you all ready for the solar eclipse? It is the end of the world, right? And then don't forget, that night you've got the devil comet coming over. Oh yeah, the same time. And then, allegedly, NASA is supposed to be shooting three, how do you guys do three? A lot of people. 3 rockets at the moon. That, I don't know if that's true. I'm just telling you what is written all over the place. So who knows what's happening. Larry says, I've seen videos of the traffic. It's like a nightmare. It can at times, Larry. There are times it just gets really snarled up and then it's gone. But yeah, we've got, what, 3 more weekends, I believe, of spring breakers? I'm pretty sure. David C., USA has declared war on the world. Oh, I'm not prepared for another end of the world. Yeah, I know. I've been through too many. I know. Whenever something happens, it's the end of the world. Barbara Goffalo, everyone. It's always the end of the world. And then, of course, there are the tubers and TikTokers, Dry Creek Leslie, that say, don't go out during the solar eclipse because you'll disappear or you'll be possessed by a devil thing that's supposed to make your face really weird and you're supposed to act like the devil. Where do they get this crap? I didn't pick any of that crap up. Dry Creek says, then it'll end on Rob's birthday. Of course. Nothing's going to happen. It happened 7 years ago. But they say, oh, this one's different because this one's directly aligned with certain ley lines. And it's supposed to set things off. And also, I read earlier that the CERN, the CERN, where they collide stuff, the collider, is supposed to, Harvey Five's already act like yeah, there you go. See, it's already taken, well, it avoided the Christmas rush and it went to Leslie right away. They're going to activate the CERN during the solar eclipse. Great. David C. said, that explains the look of my girlfriend. Yeah, you're done. Guess who's not sleeping there tonight? Lone Wolf McQuaid. Oh, Jeff, hope you are well with you and Miss. Yeah, I just left Miss Marie. Doing fine. All right, Denise. Leslie goes, Denise. I got my Weagle Weigels coffee. There it is. I bought Miss Marie one. She was working hard. Oh, Rayleigh Creative Travel. Hey. Tracy Passant. Hello. Jeff from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Okay, Tracy, tell me what's going to happen with the solar eclipse by you. You ready for the end of the world? Did you dig a hole? You ready to put yourself in it? Imagine that people doing that. Hey, Blaine, from Dry Creek. I don't understand. People like getting their bunkers ready, Tracy. Well, tell me what's going on up there by you guys. They're stocking up on food, stacking up on batteries and flashlights. It's PB on the go. Hi, PB. How are you? Hello, Jeff and chat. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you. So they're preparing. They're doomsday preparing. I don't know about you, but if it is the end of the world, I don't want to be dug up by some zombies. If I'm in a hole in the ground with a cover over it, and I got a couple of cans of Chef Boyardee, ravioli, and when you're done with them, you got to go out and search for food. I mean, I could do that on my VR. Kentucky Leisure, hey ya, Jeff. Hello, everyone. Same to you. Leslie says I stocked up on Dr. Peppers. I'm sure you did. Denise would stop up on Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew. At the end of the world, anything will do, right? Riley says, love the videos you're doing. Go, thank you. And the mini golf, best in the area. Thank you. Blaine, thank you so much. Tracy says, what temperature is it? It's exactly 70 degrees right now. It's 6 Celsius. Well, hey, we don't do the metric here. What is it Fahrenheit? Tell us Fahrenheit, because I don't know. Dry Creek, almost sent you something, Larry. Have you seen the video? Dr. Pepper is a mixture of Coke. I suggest you get the diesel adapter for your toy. Get the diesel adapter. What are you from Europe, Tracy? Oh, I missed this. PB says there's a new zombie game in Oculus. A 6-year-old was trying to tell me what weapons to use. So hilarious. A 6-year-old. A new zombie game that I should know about? I didn't tell me what it is. Chapter 1 and 2. And then something Arizona. The zombies they run really fast. Harvey Blaine. Yeah, I just did a night run on the coaster because I haven't done a night run in a long time. Kentucky Leisure Buff. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sitting still. I don't know what else to do. I'm lucky I even have a signal right now. Larry Dry Creek. I haven't seen any blips. I'll try to find it. Say thank you, Denise. Try to do that. He needs to know, but he's got to. You got to hurry up because it's happening on the 8th. It's the end of the world on the 8th. Tracy Pesant, it's 41 Fahrenheit. Oh, that's too cold for me, girl. That's just too cold for me. I don't know. We've had enough 40s here. We've had 20s. We've had teens. We've had 2 and 1 degree. I'm done with that for a while. I'm not ready for the heat, but 70's nice. I like that. It's comfortable. Today was nice too. It was actually a little cooler today for a while. Then all of a sudden it got real hot. It was up in the 70s. I went to Gatlinburg today. It was crowded as usual. Tracy, spring refuses to come. Yes. Do you have any buds out, Tracy, on your trees yet? I just noticed some red buds on some of the trees out there. So they're trying. They're really trying. One thing I noticed this year, it's got to be the end of the world, my dogwoods did not bloom. And I got a bunch of dogwoods on the property. Not one of them bloomed. Yes, so it's trying. They're trying to come out. We just don't need one of those late winters. Kentucky says, I'm like you, Jeff. I'm not ready for that hot summer. No, because sometimes it gets brutal up here. Just a little bit too much for me. And I left Florida because of the heat. Larry says, so when you're, the cicadas, I forgot about them coming there, the devil bugs. That's right. I forgot. They're supposed. Thank you, Larry, for throwing salt in the wounds. Way to go. Way to go. Judy Jones, 80 today in school. Ooh, that's too warm. That is too warm, Judy. That's right, the cicadas. Oh, great. Lone Wolf McQuaid. He has always used great signs as the warning of things to come. Yes, great. I don't know how many more signs you're going to need. Solar eclipse, a green comet, cicadas, and maybe you'll be able to get a BOGO somewhere at McDonald's. Speaking of McDonald's, I wish I would have had the picture. Rick Lightfoot, Toby, hey, Toby, no crawfish here, still too expensive. I'm in Slidell. How about you? Did you see the new Happy Meal from McDonald's? Whoa, slow down here. One smacks upside the head. I pass that. Yeah, I bet you would. Cicadas, chicken food for fish and bait. Yeah, they make good fish and bait, yes. The new Happy Meal at McDonald's. It's the devil. Baphomet. I don't want to say it 3 times because he'll be at the door then. Anyway, it's a guy with the big red horns and stuff, and he's a devil, and that's the new Happy Meal that you get. What's going on, kids? What's going on? And now P. Diddy, you've seen the news on P. Diddy, all right? You knew his world was caving in. He lived in a house of cards anyway. You can't live that type of lifestyle and do all those things and think you're going to get away with it for a while. So now they've got him, and I think they got him rights. For sure. Larry Harrow, are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding you. I caught it several times today on news and stuff. What the hell is going on? I can't figure it out. Yeah, the cicadas, great. I can't wait for them. I'm trying to think what other hard thing is supposed to come at the same time. No, I'm missing something. More earthquakes, more volcanoes, uh, an irritating rash on my butt, probably. Speaking of butt, I love my bidet. I love my bidet. And when all you guys get down, remember, we're all going for the bidet warming party, okay? hmm Everybody's invited for the bidet warming party. Yep. I'll make sure the water's extra cold for you. I didn't notice it's cold. I mean, it's not warm, but the downstairs one has hot water. Larry, how are you kidding? No, I'm not. Try keeps laughing. Yeah, and I got to remember not to turn it on power wash. There's low, medium, and power wash. That's not good. Larry says, I think the frog plague is in May. Oh, there you go. I mean, it's all over but the crying. So now I guess stock up on Slim Jims, right? And don't forget the toilet paper. Remember last time we went through this craziness, toilet paper was a premium. Rick says, my son talked me into getting a bidet and I won't live without one now. See? But let me finish. Even got to I didn't know they had a travel bidet. And when we travel in the Smoky, they really have a travel bidet? I didn't know. I want one. I want one for the car. I want to be sitting on one right now with a 55-gallon drum of water on the roof because it'll be solar warm. So I could turn that thing on and it'd be great. Go, turn it on high and go, yeah. Hey, baby. Low, medium, and who needs a woman? Right? Yeah. Oh, but I do love mine. I don't know why I didn't buy one earlier. I really don't. It's just such a treat. If you haven't had one, Timon, rare form. No, just my regular me. This is just me. But sometimes I'm tired, But I'm okay. I got plenty of sleep last night. I got up early. And I started to say, okay, this is what I got to do. I got to do this, and this, and this. Rick says they're life-changing. And I persuaded a bunch of family and friends to get them. I think if all of you went out and got one. Now, listen, I didn't get mine on TikTok. I went on eBay, and I looked up Luxe, L-U-X-E, and they have, I think, 5 models. And you choose the one you're looking for. Larry says, can I get a bidet and try it out for 30 days? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Why not? I'll lend you mine. I'll unscrew mine, give it to you, and when you're done, just give it back to me. Wipe it off when you're done. What's nice, they have some that are stationary, and they're basic, and then it gets a little more elaborate as you models go up, and then they have the new one which flips up, and then you can clean underneath it and stuff. And I go, okay, I might as well have that, because Miss Marie loves cleaning. Kentucky leaves. I recommend it. And if you have like grandparents or other family members, that'd be a great gift for Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. I think so. At first they may laugh and go, what the heck is this? But it actually is, once it's hooked up, and it takes at maximum 15 minutes to put in, and no tools are needed. They come complete with the tools. Everything you need is in there. Even the tape, the pipe tape that you need when you're putting on threaded pipes, it comes with it. It comes with 2 different wrenches. Both sides, they look like open-end wrenches, but 2 different types. Which model do you have? The 185 and the 350. The 185 or the 380. It's the 350 or 380. 185 is upstairs in the guest room, and I think it's 380 or maybe 320. I don't know, it's a 3 something. It's got hot water. It's got hot and cold. That's the difference. It's the only one that I know that has hot and cold. Jeff, the travel version is a blah. It's handheld. Where do you get it? Is it on eBay? That'd be nice. Is it like a Pocket Pal or something? A bidet. Pocket Pal Bull. Yeah, I'm sorry it's buffer. It does that because of the amount of traffic that goes by. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm afraid to move. I'm scared. I'd be scared. Is it still buffering? I mean, it looks good on this side, but I can't. I don't know. Because I know if I move, it's going to just disconnect. And that just gets me pissed off. When all this. Here, let me show you. Oh, let me flip that around. All that traffic, all those cars, all that money that's driving by this window right now, and they can't put a good Wi-Fi system in here. Isn't that something? You would think they put the best possible Wi-Fi they could possibly find. Even the hotel Wi-Fi suck here. You know, they don't reinvest, and that's one of the biggest complaints when people come in here. The Wi-Fi sucks at the hotels. The Wi-Fi sucks on the road, and if that pisses people off, that's not a good thing to do because they come here for leisure, fun, and excitement. And when in today's age, if you don't have good Wi-Fi, they'll go where there is good Wi-Fi. So if you powers of beer out there listening, you're already rich beyond your wildest dreams. You invest in some Wi-Fi for this town. You can do it. You can do it. So I'd love to see how many of you get bidets. I'm really sure that if you gave them as gift, it may be a joke for a few minutes, and then you go, come on, let's go hook it up. And that'd be a great thing to do on the holidays, around any of the holidays or somebody's birthday. Get them a bidet and say, let me hook it up for you. You don't even have to do it. It'll take me 15 minutes to hook it up, and then we're going to drag you into the bathroom, drop your drawers, and you're going to see how good it is. Amazon, thank you, Rick. Larry, I found the 320 model on Amazon. No, I paid $29, not on Amazon. Go to eBay. Go to eBay and look it up. $29 plus tax. Amazon doesn't always have the best prices. Not at all. Yeah, so it was a 320. 64, it's way too much. TikTok had them for 39. So it's twice as much. You can get them cheaper. And it's still the Luxe, L-U-X-E. 320 and the 185, and I think there's a 210 and 220. They just have little extra features that I really didn't need, I wanted a good bidet that has a colon blow button on it that launches you into the next room. Next stop, Gatlinburg. It's amazing. Not all of them have the two-position button on it. That's right. The ones that I have the two-position buttons. One, and it says rear on it, and then the other position is feminine. So that makes it all the worth the while, right? I really think it's a wise investment. I know once you do it, you may say, buy one. You can invest $30. If you don't like it, give it to a friend. Here, a slightly used bidet. Only sat on once. Fits with your current toilet seat. You don't even have to get a new toilet seat, although I did. I went out and got all new toilet seats. But you don't need to. You just unscrew yours a little bit, and they give you the tool for it. And you just slide this thing underneath it. That's all you do. You don't have to take the seat off. You just loosen it, slide it under, straighten it out, position it where it tells you to position it, just tighten down the screws, you're done. You hook up your water pipes, really simple, and you're done. Have a ball. Have a party. Have a party in your bathroom. Have little hors d'oeuvres, hors d'oeuvres. Rick says, once you have one, you'll never be without one. I agree with you, Rick. I absolutely agree with you. And I kick myself for not getting one years ago when I first found out about them. which, at first I go, what the heck, a bidet? And I know that I've seen them. Some of my friends putting my charger on there. That might help the signal a little. When I lived back in Long Island, some of my friends' parents had a bidet, but not like the ones you're seeing. They were actually, it was another toilet next to a toilet. It's the best way I can tell you. If your business is done, and then next to it is another one, that means you got to get up and shuffle with your pants down. You know how hard that is. You know you're going to fall flat on your face, right? You're going to go boom, face first into the bidet. It's not a water fountain. So that didn't make sense to me. You go, why do you have two toilets? Is this like for a friend? Like, oh no, it's a bidet, silly. And I go, well, nah, it's okay. I'll use the garden hose, thank you. And to me, it didn't make sense having two toilets in the room. I understood the principle behind it, but when they came out with these, they're amazing. No, I agree. Right, Rick? Do you remember seeing those years ago? There would be two. You could still buy houses around older houses that have a separate bidet other than just your toilet or commode, whatever it is you want to call it. And now they make it a lot easier. I'm waiting for the one I could strap onto me. That would be nice. Just leave it there. That would be nice. It's just like I'm wearing, you remember those rocket belts? Only this would be a bidet belt. Just every once in a while, if I think I need to be refreshed now. That's better. That's better. Have a little strapped on your back, a backpack full of water. Yeah. If you're going to do it right. But I guess when the world ends, I'm not going to need a bidet anymore, right? I guess that's going to be it anyway, right? Let's see, what else is going on? Rod Run's coming up, right? It just brought my attention the truck. Denise, when's the Rod Run? 17th, 18th of next month? I'm pretty sure. This place is going to be an absolute zoo. Jimbo's cruising. Hello, Jimbo. Hello, everybody. April 18th through the 20th. Thank you. 18th through the 20th. So I'm assuming it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or just a Friday, Saturday? Just a Friday, Saturday, I guess. Because Sunday usually, that's the end of the show. All right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Should be a lot of fun. You'll be down here? Dry Creek, you'll be down here? I know Joshy won't. He hates the car show. He won't even sit with us. Isn't that sad? It's too much. Doesn't want to be seen with our kind. Not in public. Traffic isn't as bad. That is the plan. Okay. Should be good. I think because I don't want to. No, where I'd like to go, right? I don't want to announce it because you know why. So, but you know where I want to go. Got to make sure we have a good signal. Sometimes you guys get a better signal than I do, and I don't know why. Yep. And I turn everything, and I take everything. I take every picture out. I delete all the video. I make the phone clean as new, as best as I can, and still, it'll be there for a minute, and then it'll be gone. I go, what the heck is going on? Probably my service. I have T-Mobile. You guys, I think, have what, Cricket? I just don't know. I mean, T-Mobile's right here. They got 2 locations right in town. You would think that I'd get a great signal being there in town. I guess not. Well, I put some of the, speaking of beard care, I put some beard care on. You know the stuff you got there? drycreekbeardcare.com. And it smells so good on my face. Even Marie says, what is that smell? What is that alluring odor? And I go, that's drycreekbeardcare.com. Yeah, cricket. You have cricket. How do you like it? I know Joshy talked you into it, but how do you like it otherwise? Has it served you well? We tried the other week in front of the firehouse and we couldn't get a signal. Yeah, I've given up hope there. Have you tried, you know where, kind of, Frog King, Tom, how are you? Tom, how are you? Good to see you. What's your latest video? Why don't you put the link up? But the service has been okay for the most part, even here in Pigeon Forge. Because I did live, what was it, yesterday or day before, and it was all right. I even went into Sevierville and it didn't drop out because I looked at the video, but there were spots. Uh, I noticed if I'm heading towards Gatlinburg, it's clear, but as soon as I start heading towards Sevierville, there are some dead spots for me. And I don't understand why it would affect it, unless on the poles, you know, Rob, what I'm talking about. They don't have the, I guess, what are those, the repeaters? We have had plenty of good service down there. Okay. Rick is saying hello to Frog King. Frog King, I'm good. How are you? We're all doing good, I think. He's saying hello to Rick. Tom, you gonna lend me $200? Lend Denise 200 too, Ira, and Joshy. You might as well just everybody get in line and borrow some of Tom's money. You know, he hands it out. He hands it out willingly. Poor Tom. We were all together. It was a couple of weeks ago, was it? At the coaster. We had a lot of laughs at other people's expense. Wait till they get their credit card bill. Yeah, buddy. Traffic, as you can see, has been pretty consistent. I'll bring it into you a little bit. Jimbo's cruising. Looks like plenty of traffic tonight. Yeah, there's definitely traffic in town. Definitely traffic. Trucking. Do you have a PayPal? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Gotta have PayPal in this day and age. You know? All the buying online I do. Thanks, guy. No problem. Just keep those checks coming. In fact, you keep writing them till I tell you to stop. All right? Turn a little bit this way. You can see what's going on over there. There's the Chunky Monkey cigar store, Goats on the Roof. That's where Miss Marie is tonight. She's at that store, and she's off tomorrow. And then I'm not sure her new schedule. I know she got it, but I didn't discuss it with her. Say, hey, where are you going to be next week? But we're gearing up for a busy spring and summer. I can tell you that. I could anticipate it's going to be extremely busy here. So if you're thinking of coming down, um, I'm not telling you to think again, but you may want to. And I'm not saying have alternative plans. Terry Dufresne, hello, how are you? PayPal changed some of their rules. Yeah, I know. Jimbo. Um, I don't use them that often, but what I use them for, they cover everything. In fact, they took care of an incident I had a couple of weeks ago, and it cleared it right up. I got my money back and everything. All I had to do was fill out the basic forms that they tell you to do, and you got to have your evidence ready. You know, it's not he said, she said. Remember, they used to do that. You'd say, I sent it back, and I don't have it anymore. You know, and they go, oh, we believe you. You know, no more. You got to prove it. And all I had to do was just make sure the post office showed them their documentation that on the day that the guy said it arrived and the UPS said it arrived never happened. It was bullshit. It was the UPS guy must have stole it. Oh yeah, I dropped it off at 3/16 on February, was it 26th? February 26th at 3:16 p.m. And the post office said, here's the document from 316. It never showed up here. I'm working back on it. Oh, you're back at Dogwood. You do hop around, Terry, don't you? What's the problem? So, yeah, they took care of it. Lickety split. Once I sent the information over and explained, because there's a box that you can explain yourself. And I explained to them that if I did receive the product they said I did receive, there would be proof of that from the post office. Because when you pick up a box at the post office, they put the scanner over and it goes doo-doo, and it shows item picked up at such and such time. Nowhere through all the documentation that I looked at and they looked at, said, you didn't pick anything up. I know. I said, I know. I didn't get the package. And that's when they said, okay, give the guy his money back. And the next day, the money was in my account. But you got to do your own due diligence. You can't expect people going to dig you out of your own hole. When you're working with eBay and working with different places, always look at their percentage, what their percentage of success is. If I never deal with anybody, and here it was, the guy had 99 point something percent and tried to scam me. Can you imagine if they had 90% or 80% or 70? Never buy from eBay if the people have 70, 80, or even 90, because it means that they screwed people over. And if you want to find out, just go to the reviews on their channel. Read their reviews, and you'll see the truths of people saying, man, this guy took me for everything. Don't deal with them. Paid by PP credit for many years. I don't want to miss that. Many years, paid off each month. Can't do that now. I didn't know that. Have to maintain a balance if however have it back with eBay. That's too bad. But I do buy enough stuff. I do buy enough stuff, but I don't always use PayPal. A lot of times I'll use my credit card and then pay it right off. This way, it's an exact, because PayPal takes their proportion. I'm starting to sound like yits. They take their portion of the money. That is a new rule. Well, everybody changes the rules. Rules are meant to be broken. I don't agree with it, but you know how it is. So I just find it easier to I have my credit card on file, and I just use my credit card, and then it's paid. It sends me immediate confirmation, and if I have a dispute, immediately the credit card company will just give me back my money, and there's never any problems. Some of these other places, they make you jump through hoops of fire. Blaine says, Tom, I know a guy who has a PayPal, and it's not me. Haven't seen him do much lately. I mean, it's the same old crap when he does it. You know, Nothing very creative. I strain my brain to bring you guys different stuff. Even if I'm doing Gatlinburg, I try to make it a little bit more interesting each time. But when I do my videos, I try to entertain you, because it's just the way I am. If I'm not entertained, I know sure as hell you're not going to be entertained. And that's the challenge for me. PB, sorry. I'm sorry too. Larry, got to go. Work tomorrow. Leslie's still here, though. Good night, Larry. Thank you for stopping in. Frog King's going, ha, ha, ha. I hear the car. Dry Creek. Bye, Larry. Cars should start coming in any day now. Definitely. Still quite a bit of traffic for 10:30 at night. That's unusual. Dry Creek saying good night to Larry. Jimbo's bye, Larry. See, everybody loves Larry, even though he won't buy Leslie a bidet. And Tom says good night. Good night, John. So they opened. What is it? Jake Thomas. I did get a video on it. Sorry, I didn't post it. I just thought of that. It's in this phone I'm using right now. Oh, Larry, love hearts. Get a bidet, would you please, for that beautiful wife of yours? That's a gift that keeps giving. Every time you go. Imagine that she'll every time she goes, she's gonna think of you. That's love. Right? Right? What a way to be remembered. Uh, find out for me, Leslie, who designed or invented the bidet? Is it like Murray bidet or something like that? Bud bidet? Blaine says Larry would be the one. Yeah, I bet he would be. Well, why not? Tom Becky, what do you, thanks. You do a great, thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Blaine says, crappy way to be remembered. Ooh, yes. Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. Tom says, Sean was a little busy yesterday to do much on you. Busy doing what? Looking for a job? Amazing. With all the work that's around here, if I was back in my 20s and 30s, 40s, or whatever, I would have so many jobs just because there's so much money to be had around here. I don't necessarily mean working in fast foods and stuff. There's opportunities. As I'm looking around, there's opportunities. Looking for, oh, young ones, I guess. Dilly bops. Is he still chasing that Asian chick? Is he still harassing her? That was creepy. That was creepy. I mean, taping himself harassing an Asian woman, trying to be Don Swan, you know? I got a YouTube. I got 2 million views. Oh, big deal. All of us have at least 2 million views if we're steady tubers. Harvey 5. Christophe de Rosier. What? Doesn't even have bidet in the name. Invented one of the royal family in 1710 per Google. He was their furniture maker. And he made a bidet? What did they use back then? How did they pump the water? Put a tank up above? I mean, at least what? The toilet was Crapper? I think the first toilet, the guy's name was Crapper. Pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. And I don't mind being wrong. Are they looking for Tom Becky? Not sure what you mean. Not sure what you mean there. I mean, it sounds like he's so desperate. Maybe we should hook him up with a Tijuana crack whore. There's plenty of them around here. Doesn't even need to buy a bidet. Harvey 5. It was a porcelain bowl of water set into a wooden stand beside the chamber pot. How about that? I didn't know that. I learned something new. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you much. Isn't Google great that you can do that? You just ask it a question and it'll tell you the answers. I think I could do that on the car because I have internet in the car. It's what I'm here for. That's good. The all-knowing, all-seeing Leslie. You need to have a psychic channel. Let Leslie tell you your future, your past, your present. You're now $50 lighter than you were 10 minutes ago. You don't have, Tom says, you don't have the massage parlors done. No, I bet he'd be working in those if he could. I bet, oh God, that yow. Can you imagine Larry and I go walking into a massage parlor and go, "Hi, ladies, we'd like a massage." And he comes popping out in a dress. He goes, "Do you want a happy ending?" No, just came to an end right now. We're leaving now. Why is that doing that? It must be a ghost in front of my car. Did I tell you about the voices? I didn't tell you about the voices. I may have, but I don't know. The other night, this is going about a week ago. Wait a minute, Tom says, "Are they looking for a good year this year?" Yeah, I think so. I think so. We were sitting in the living room. It was pretty late. It was probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning from memory, if it recalls properly. And we were watching television. And the television goes, it was going into a break. Wait. Let me catch up. Blaine says, "And when you saw him, make you go south." And yeah, oh, definitely. Go south very quick. That whole thing went south quick. Come on, I'm hitting the little blue button there. And get you back on the traffic. Change the view a little bit there. That's the intersection of 321 and Parkway. You see, that's the light right there. Anyway, we're sitting there, and it goes to commercial, and it got real quiet in the room. And all of a sudden, out of the kitchen, and you know what I'm talking about, Denise, Rob, the kitchen where it is, a lady's voice, a foreign voice, couldn't understand what she was saying, but clearly there was a lady talking in the kitchen. And I said to her, "You hear that, right?" She looked at me. She says, "I thought I was hearing that in my head." I said, "No, listen." And it was a very pleasant voice. And but I could not make out what she was saying. But the voice was very pleasant. And Miss Marie got scared. I said, "Honey, you know that stuff happens here all the time. If you look on, my videos from a couple of years ago, I'm sitting outside and one of the rocking chairs started rocking. And Denise, you know how the deck is long and straight. It was the last rocking chair. I was nowhere near it. And I'm sitting out there, and all of a sudden the thing just starts rocking. And I go, "And who are you? You just visiting?" "Yeah, spooky." "Yeah, seriously. Very serious. I'm not joking. Ask Marie next time you see her about the lady's voice. Crystal clear, but not audible. Whatever she was saying, I couldn't discern it. I couldn't understand the words. But there was an accent. There was clearly an accent. Couldn't quite figure out where it was from." Rob says he supposes the one he always sits on. Yep, that's the one you sit on. I guess that's the last time you'll be sitting on that one. Yeah, that happens quite often. Quite often. I know Miss Marie is afraid. Like, if it's getting late and I say, "Well, I'm going down, I'm going to bed," she does not like to stay upstairs at all. Blaine says, "No wonder for the heart attacks." I have one of those. No, that stuff does not bother me because I've been ghost hunting since the early 80s. So still no Rosie. No, not yet. No bears at all anywhere. I haven't seen a bear any road I go down. I've been going down a lot of back roads lately. I haven't seen one bear yet. So I don't know what the deal is. End of the world. That's what it is. They're gone already. Tom Becky says, "Is home price still going?" Yeah. Yeah, I get my notifications all the time. The house just keeps going up and up and up. Dry Creeks. Oh, I keep hoping she was. Yeah, I do too, but I haven't seen any bear. Normally I see they come out and they wander and they're looking for food. Not one bear. So I'm assuming maybe they moved on. We have them out of our place now. You have them out at your place now. Well, they're by you, but they're not by me. I don't know what the deal is. But sooner or later, one's going to show up. Maybe the ghost scared them away. Miss Marie calls them the duende. Look that up, Leslie. Duende. D-W-U-D-W-D-W-E-N-D-Y or I-E. Duende. They're things that live in the trees around your house. They're elementals. That's what they call them, elementals. I'm going to bring this down a little bit because the more I bring it in, the more out of focus it gets. Oh, Blaine says, we have an EMF detector. It's pretty cool. We use anything as haunted. Yep, I have all that stuff at the house. I need to go over to Savannah since I'm 40 minutes away in the most haunted city. Yes, I've got the EMF detectors. I got 3 different styles. I've got the K2 meters. I've got the spirit box. I've got the recorders. I've got the infrared cameras. I got all that stuff because I did a lot of ghost hunting many, many years ago, and I haven't done it lately. There's just no real places that I want to go and check out the hauntedness. Not around here, Although there is, from what I'm told, there are haunted places in this area. I just don't know if I'm up to doing that. That's too sharp. I just want to bring it up a little bit. No, that's not what I want there. I need my videographer. Yeah, you got to have a videographer. Somebody's got to do. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I don't know why it's doing that. See, I brought the ghosts in. Marie. Hi, baby. There's Miss Marie. You want to say hello to her? Duende referred to a spirit in Spanish, Filipino, and Portuguese. Ani, we're talking about duendes. Folklore and means ghost or goblin. That's right. Tom Becky, do you think they are overbuilding? Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. Marie saying hello to Rayleigh. How are you? Dry Creek. Send a heart, I think, to Marie. Miss Marie, tell him, did you get scared of the voice, the lady's voice the other night? Gary with 2R saying, hi, Miss Marie. Yeah, she wasn't happy about that. She wasn't happy. If they keep building, coming, they will continue on forward. Yes, yes, yes. There's no stopping it. Blaine, there's no stopping it. There's so much being built around here. You can't fathom it. It's everywhere on every street, anywhere you go in this area. Building cabins and apartments and hotels and stores and any piece of land I think is up for grabs to build, and that's great for profit, but not great if you want to come and live in this area for peace and quiet. I mean, that's why we're up where we are in Wares Valley. I hope by the time that happens, I'll be long gone. When they start building and putting flume rides across the street from the cabin or something like that. I really hope so. But I don't see any end in sight. It's one of the fastest growing. Leslie, being you're the all-knowing, all-seeing Leslie, check out, where do we rank Tennessee in growth in the United States? And I think it's third. Tom saying, hi, Miss Marie. Frog King says hello, Tom, Marie. I'm just waiting for her to get off from work, which is a few more minutes. And then we'll be on our way to the ghost house. Ooh. Lone Wolf and Quaid. Duende is a folklore. Little dwarfs or fairies in the woods. Yes, they live in the trees. How long have you lived? 8 years, going on 9 now. We came here in 2016. The beginning of 2016. Best move I ever made. Google says 9th out of the 50 states. That's not bad. How about Sevier County? Can you narrow it down? Dry Creek says, but is the house haunted? Well, you remember the time I took the video of the picture, where you guys sit on the leather couch, right to the left of you, that lamp? There was a picture on the wall, embedded in the wall. And it looked just like the picture of my great-great-grandfather on the wall going up to the 3rd floor. It was identical, and it's gone now. And I have a video of it, and it's now gone. And I didn't do anything to it. I went back to look, and it's gone. You look at the video on Vacation Station TV. I don't know if Miss Marie put it under Ghost or anything, but it's there. You'll see it. Tom says, is there a patch of land anywhere someone is building the biggest thing they can build on down there? That's a good question. Um, I think Bucky's was one of the first, and then now you got the Cherokee Nation building their thing out there on 407, right behind the flea market. Leslie, where does our state South Carolina in growth? I don't think it's growing as much. I think Hotlanta is still growing, although I don't understand why. But I'm interested to know where Sevier County ranks in county growth, maybe in the state. But it is growing. There's no stopping. Now, for the west side of the state, there's nothing happening. There really is nothing happening on the west side. If you've ever been to West Tennessee, it still looks like this used to look 20, 30 years ago. Very little activity. Blaine says, all those northern people are moving. Knox County is 5th in the state. Sevier is 13th in the state. Thank you, Leslie. Right on the ball. Frog King says, Butterbean has a stand at the flea market. Really? I didn't know that. Butterbean. I hear a hot rod. You can hear that, right? It's a van, a hot rod van. See that white van going across your screen? It's a hot rod van. That's an oxymoron. Hot rod van. Campersville, Kentucky is growing. We got 3 dogs and a cat moved in cables last week. The cat ran off. There's not a lot of places growing like this place. And it's very concentrated. Extremely concentrated. It's in just a little area. You've got Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. You also got Sevierville is growing. Kodak is growing. And then Knox is growing. It will grow together. Eventually, Knox County will meet up with Sevier County. That'll be years down the road, but that's where it's headed to. Blaine says, so y'all's population is decreasing, David? Yeah, they lost the cat. That's it. Sell the property before it goes down anymore. Property values are still really high here, and they're going up. For some reason, everybody wants to move here. Have you figured that out? Rick says, Dandridge, 2 prices there have gone crazy. Yes, that was one of the places that I did look at, but what I had found in Dandridge is the crime rate is really high in Dandridge. That's because for the longest time, unemployment was very high, and when you have unemployment, you have crime. Leslie says, I got kicked out. I didn't do it. So if you ask me anything else, I didn't hear it. Okay, I didn't do it. I think Tom did. I don't know. Who else is a moderator? I should make everybody a moderator. So you could give yourselves a timeout. That's what you do, right? There's only a few people that have the highly coveted blue wrench of love. I missed that. What was that? That's Blaine said. I'd love to move there, but just a little. Going to have to happen lots. I can't do that many folks. Harvey 5. It was YouTube. Okay, well, call them up and tell them that was not right. Dry Creek says, we do too, Leslie. Had to go out and then come back. Oh, you had to leave. Was it that? You trying out your new bidet? Is that what you're doing? I figured Rob ran right out to the store. They have them at Walmart, but they're cheapy. Just let you know, if you get the Walmart one, that cheapy plastic, that is not going to last at all. It's in the plumbing section of Walmart. And the cheap plastic knobs and all the ends are plastic. No, they're not going to last. Not going to last. That's what's nice about the 320. They even included the hot water hookups, the valves, the extra line to go into your water supply, your hot water supply, and the T-fitting, everything. You just follow the instructions, which are really simple, and you hook right up. Super simple. You know, Denise, maybe you should give up on the beard care and just sell bidets, right? Dry Creek bidets. Dry Creek bidet care. There you go. Found a new job for you to do. Oh, God. You still see there's traffic out there, right? It's almost 11. Very unusual for a Saturday night in Pigeon Forge. Restaurants have been packed every day. Dry Creek says we did a little too, had to go out and come back in. Dry Creek said, that's it. There it is. I've got the answer to your problems. There it is. And then you can have personalized bidets, monogram bidets, multicolored bidets, right? Blaine says, we just bidets collection. Rob can demonstrate it at show. Yes, I'd love to see that. Him and Joshy demonstrating how bidets work. Cajun OGO, hello. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been? I'm telling you, I really believe all of you should get those. You get at least one. And I know that every bathroom will have one. Susan, happy Easter, everyone. Hi, that's my sister. Hello, Susan. How come you don't have a bidet at your house? I've got 2 bidets now. They're fun. Susan, you want a bidet? I'll send you one. You could hook it up. Take you 15 minutes. Everybody say hello to my sister, Susan. Happy Easter. Bob says, let's talk about your viral video. Yes. Talk about viral. That would go, wouldn't it? Blaine says, hey, Susan. Rick says, hi, Susan. Get a bidet. See, Susan? Everybody's got a bidet now. It's the thing to do. If you want to be in the in crowd, you get a bidet. Leslie says, happy Easter, Susan. See? Gary with 2 R's, happy Easter, Susan. Yep. You want to be known hanging around with the G crowd, you get a bidet. That's right. Monogram. Your sister needs a blue wrench. Yes. She doesn't come on all the coveted, highly coveted blue wrench of love. I even forgot how to do it. I don't even know how to do it anymore. Free 8-ounce bottle, bent carrot cream with every bidet. There it is. Now you're thinking. That's it. 8 ounces. You can be as hard as the Rock of Gibraltar. Susan wants a bidet. I think we should get together a GoFundMe account for that. Wouldn't take long to achieve it. That's it. When Leslie makes her next order, she's going to want that highly coveted bidet. The buddy bidet. And I want the traveling one. Free is good. Yes, it is. I want the traveling one. The pocket bidet. Right in the car. Hook it right up to the radiator. That's warm water, right? That would definitely clean you good. That and the antifreeze. Frog King Tom says, I want the gallon jug. You just dunk it in. Yep, that's called a Tobo. Rick Lightfoot. Hey, Jeff, a word of warning. Make sure you push the correct button when you want to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's the truth. Because dang, that would be a royal. Yes, a royal flush. If you remember, I told you there's 2 positions. There, it says rear on it, and then the next you turn it clockwise or counterclockwise and it says feminine. Well, if you're a guy and you put on feminine, Big Jim and the twins is going to get slammed right into the porcelain of the toilet. Bam, 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 bam. While it plays the Nutcracker Suite on your radio. Ball wash, exactly, just like the ball wash, only a little more painful. I think a little more painful. You can engrave your initials. Yes, it does. The clean button washes the unit itself. Twins will, no, they won't be twins anymore. Yes, it's got the what is it called? Unit clean or something like Susan, man. Just come by. Why are you? We love talk because that's the latest thing. I got 2 for the house, for the cabin. And since then, I don't know how many people on here have got them, but they love them. They absolutely love them. I think you can bidet and dunk at the same time. You're white. Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Just had a flush before left home. See? Blaine had one there too. Everybody's getting bidet. It's the thing to do. You know? Jeff cares about the cleanliness of your holes. That's Leslie. I always make sure Susan Ann, I always make sure it's in the right position. When I'm sitting down, I make sure it's in rear, not feminine. I don't want any surprise. I already had that once. I go, whoa! And all I heard was, and the lights went out. I passed out. I woke up on the floor about 20, 30 minutes later. And then had to have a cigarette. Leslie, you all getting one? See? I'm not a nut, Susan. I'm a happy person. Giddy as a schoolgirl. I think we should all encourage my sister to get a bidet. They're cheap, Susan. They really are. Under $40. Hook it up in 15 minutes and you'll never be the same. I was wearing khaki pants when I thought I was pushing the clean button, but hit the girl button. I bet that was fun, Rick, wasn't it? How would you like to do that first thing in the morning when you're just waking up? Leslie says that would be another thing. Oh, I missed you. I missed you. That would be another thing I'd have to clean. But yeah, that's true. Blaine says, Susan, we're all nuts. We don't have a good nut when we see. Yes, I'm still a good nut. Dry Creek. New channel, Smoky Mountain Bidet. When your ass is clean and other channels. When your ass is as clean as another channel's hands. Interesting. Interesting play on words. David C. Perkins, turn it on before you sit down. See what happens. No, don't do that. You'll wet the wall. I did that when I first hooked it up. I wasn't thinking. It went right across and hit the wall. I think I need to block that with something. And then I got a dish to see if it was straight and stuff. And it worked perfectly. I hooked it up in no time and it was done. I got to sign off. I got to go across the street, pick up Miss Marie. Thank you for joining me tonight. I enjoyed having a good time with you. Hope you all had a few laughs. I'm sure you did. Yeah, talk about sound like a tenor in the morning. Woo! Wake up the whole house, right? Thanks, Leslie. Thanks, everybody. Dry Creek beardcare.com. Check them out. Everybody here. Check everybody's channel out. Go to it. Tell them you love the channel and subscribe to them and hit the thumbs up and make everybody grow. We'll see you all very, very soon. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.